The CSU app only asks for IB or AP scores that you have already completed. So if you've completed one of your AP tests or your IB tests, then absolutely add it to your application. If you're planning on taking an AP or an IB test, you won't need to report that until after you've received your scores. When you pick a major when you're applying for a CSU school, it's important to know that in your first 2 years of attending, you actually are really only working on what's called your general education. So you're not typically working on your actual degree courses needed in order to graduate with, let's say, your psychology degree. You're working on general education. Therefore, when you are starting school, it's okay if you decide to change your major in the first year or two because, again, you're just working on your general education at that time. In response to how to send your transcripts, it's dependent on if they need your unofficial or official transcripts. So if you need an unofficial transcript, you can actually access that information on your Synergy account. You'll go under course history, and in the upper right-hand corner, it will say unofficial high school transcript. You'll be able to download it, print it out, etc., whatever you need. If you need an official transcript, make sure that if it's a mid-year report, you are asking Ms. Garcia in the counseling office for an official transcript. They do cost $2. You can pay for it in the student store if you do need to send in an official transcript for the mid-year report. If a school is just asking for an official transcript once you've finished your senior year, you actually will just report this on your senior survey of what school you want an official transcript sent to, and the district pays for one transcript to be sent to your school of choice. So make sure at the end of the school year, you're putting on your senior survey what school you plan on attending. As far as letters of recommendation, it's important to ask whoever you want to write you the letters of recommendation, typically people who know you really well. And when you want to send them in, it depends on the school, whether they want you to send them electronically, they want you to send them in by mail. It really just depends on what they're kind of asking from you. If you have any questions about it, please see your counselor. We are here to help.
When completing your CSU applications, if you don't find a course that you took in high school, it might be helpful to type in the whole title. So for example, if you can't find Math 3, if you type in all of Mathematics 3, it actually does come up on the CSU application. Or if you are downloading from California colleges and it did not upload correctly, it can be helpful to delete it and then re-add it back in for that grade level. If you have any further questions and it doesn't come up as expected, it would be helpful if you make an appointment with your counselor, pull up your application for your counselor, and we can usually identify pretty quickly what's going on and a way to fix it. If a student has a 504 plan in place now, as well as if they have an IEP or an individualized education plan for some sort of disability or qualifying health condition, you can absolutely take that to college or university with you. It may not be the exact same accommodations or supports, but the student support system at the college or university that you're attending will evaluate your old 504 plan, talk to you about your disability and how it affects you, or your health condition and how it affects you, and we'll talk about what services the college university can offer to you.